Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is going to be my first Shop My Stash for 2023, and this is going to be a series for this year. It's at least going to be a series for the first half of the year, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to aim to do this as a weekly series again. Hopefully, cross my fingers that I can do that. I don't know if I've ever done consistently a weekly video. So yeah, the whole concept of this is to shop my stash. If you've seen shop my stash videos, it's really not a whole lot different. However, I am kind of doing a bit of a method to this. I have done some shop my stash videos before, but this one is going to be sort of trying to get through basically my whole collection. And I've gone through some of my inventory roughly. It's a little out of date, but I was trying to update it a little bit before filming this. And it looks like the categories that I have the most are single blushes and single highlighters. And I probably have like around 20-ish in those categories. So like single 20 blushes. So if I do this weekly, that's going to take me through to like pretty much the end of June. So that's the first half of this year. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to pull a particular item, and then when I pull that item, it's not going to go back in here. We have to pull something else from that category. I have this like very official looking list right here of how I'm doing this. So not including lip products in this project right now, or eyeshadows, but I will share the eyeshadow palettes that I'm working with right now, and those are going to just sort of rotate on ad hoc. I've talked about that in my Pan That palette, that I'm just going to be pulling palettes as I go along, so it's not going to be in sequence with this. But this will be a weekly video, and each week I will pull one foundation, one concealer, one primer, one eyebrow product, one mascara, two eyeliners because I have a lot of eyeliners, so 2 is fine. I call it random eye thing. So one sort of single eyeshadow from up here. They're not really my single press shadows that are in my sort of singles collection. One sort of powder, face powder, one blush, one bronzer, and one highlighter. And like I said, once I pull that item out and use it, it's going to go, I think I'm going to put it all in a box. And as I use the items, they'll go in the box. And then so this, as we get through this, certain drawers are going to look a lot emptier than others. Certain categories are going to be interesting, like blushes. I don't have like 22 single blushes like this, but I do have, once I include like the single blushes in my like custom palettes, that's how I end up with 22. I'm not including that like in the 20, I think it's 22 blushes, somewhere around there. That's not counting blushes that I have in face palettes. So I actually have like 40 something, I think, if I count stuff that's in like face palettes. So we're going to start with stuff up here, and we'll just work our way down. The other fun thing is I need to replace this, my drawer set. You probably can't really see it here, but all my drawers are wonky, and I've tried fixing this a million times. I've tried like taking this apart and putting books on the side to like fix it this way. I've tried like ratchet straps. Yeah, like nothing's working. Anyway, so let's start. Actually, we're gonna start in here with the like eyeshadow, single eyeshadows. I'm gonna pull this guy first. And I'm sort of doing this super randomly. Like, I didn't even think about this until right now. There's really no rhyme, not rhyme or reason. There is a rhyme or reason, but it's not pre-thought out. So I'm picking this one because I am using a lot of blue eyeshadows right now. So I feel like this is a good time to play with this. This is a little bit of a chopping block, I think, with this item. So what is that? That's the Inmo by Magnolia. It's like a cream shadow in the shade Influence.com. I'll do some swatching if I can. I feel like this is not a great product. I don't know if it's focusing on that. I feel like it's very bright. There we go. So there's that guy. So one foundation, one concealer, one primer, and one powder from here. So I am going to pick a lighter foundation. Again, I think I'm going to pick something that's sort of chopping block for me. This guy. Ooh. So this is a little bit of a lighter foundation for me. It's the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. pretty sure it's in the shade Porcelain, so it's definitely a lighter shade for me. So I think this is the foundation that I want to pick. So we're going with this foundation. Concealer, again, I'm going to pick a lighter concealer. So this concealer from Maybelline, again, I feel like this one might be a chopping block one. I haven't really used this. I did not do the whole concealer testing thing that I wanted to do. Alrighty, I just had to take a little bit of an extended break because of background noise, which I'm hoping is over now. But where was I? I was on this. This is the concealer. I actually went ahead and pulled some things because I was waiting for so long. Anyway, this is the concealer that I picked. Again, this might be a chopping block item. This is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer in the shade 05 Ivory. And I feel like this is a really, really light shade. And I feel like, if I recall correctly, this one is pretty thick and drying from what people have said. I haven't really used it a whole lot. I still want to do that concealer testing video, so at some point I will get that done this year. I did swatch. That is the foundation, the Becca Skin Love Blurring Foundation, and that is the concealer. And then I had some sample packs for primer, so I'm just going to pull this and try and finish up this week. This is the One Size Secure the Blur Makeup Magnetic Primer, so go with that guy. And then for powder, I picked this guy. This is the Pure Ananda, it's just a translucent setting face powder, so we're going to go with that. So that is top drawer done. And certain categories, so like primer, these are all the primers I have, so I'll definitely be going through that faster. So once I sort of finish up a category, and I'm still working on other stuff, I haven't decided yet, will I just throw it all back in, or will I like select something that I've already used and slowly bring them back in? I don't know. We'll probably maybe just throw them back in and keep picking from those categories. So let's move on to, this is sort of like eye stuff. So this drawer has my like mascaras, my eyeliners, and my brow products. So for brow product, what is something I haven't used in a while? I haven't used this in a while, so I think I'm going to try and play with this. This is the ABH Brow Freeze. I remember being like ho-hum about this and not as excited. It's not as like holdy. Like I want my brows to be like stuck in place and like frozen. I don't want them to move. I don't care if they're crunchy or not. I want them to be like hold up, and I don't think this did that. So let's pick that guy. Eyeliner. I think I'm gonna go for some bluish eyeliners because, like I said, I am using some like blue shadows. These two. Oh boy, I feel like this is gonna be one super disjointed. I'm hoping this will be so seamless for you guys. This has been a chore trying to film this. Anyway, I've picked two eyeliners. They're both blue. This one is from Gosh and it's called Pretty Petrol. And then the other one is a blue eyeliner from that no-name brand from the drugstore called Color Workshop. I think this is a Color Workshop one. Yes, the Color Workshop. And here are swatches of those. So up top, this is the Pretty Petrol, this is the Color Workshop one, and then I just wanted to put that eyeshadow next to it so you could see them all together. And then mascara. I'm trying to figure out which mascara to pick. I think I'm going to go with one I haven't used in a while. I'm going to go with this one. This is one that I probably should declutter at some point soon. Oh my god. You guys hear it. I'm going to leave that one in and see if you can how loud that is. Because if it's not super loud, I can keep filming. But if it is loud, then I can't keep filming. I have to keep taking breaks. It's when people turn the water on. So like, I don't know what they're doing. Dishes, having a shower, whatever. But it must be like, this is maybe a very bad time to be filming this, but I don't know when a good time is to film it. So anyway, this is the mascara that I'm going to pick. I'm also not sure about like how well I'm in and out of focus here. I feel like I'm not in great focus. Okay, this is a mascara that I'm going to use. I feel like I've had this one for a while, but I feel like I haven't used it a whole lot. So it's the Essence Volume Stylist Curl and Hold, so we'll use that one. I can't remember what I think about that. if I even have any feelings about it whatsoever. All right, and then this will be pretty much the last drawer, I think, because everything else is sort of lip and eyeshadows. So we've got some, I guess this should be on the other side. That's okay. Got some bronzers back there, but these are blushes, bronzers, highlighters. And I'm not really having the best of luck today. My battery died, so again, had to change the battery. It'll seem hopefully very seamless to you, but I'm having a moment. So if I sound a little frazzled, I apologize. So blushes, bronzers, highlighters. So again, I have like 20 something single blushes, but some of them are like those single pans that are in my like custom palette kind of things, or my magnetic palettes. It doesn't include, again, like I said, the blushes that are in face palettes. So, blushes. And I have the least amount of like bronzers, I think least. I have like 16 bronzers, and I have like 20 something in the highlighters, a lot in the highlighter and blushes. I'm feeling like I want to use, I don't know. I was feeling like going with like a pink highlighter, but now, you know what? I'm gonna go, or blush. See, I'm so frazzled, I don't even know what makeup I'm talking about anymore. Words. Think about this guy. I haven't used this in quite some time. This is the Ofra Blush Duo in Chicklet from the Samantha March, her first collection with Ofra. Let's just do a swirl swatch. Ow! Pinched my finger. That's a very bad swatch. It's a very hard place to show. There we go. That's an easier place to see the swatch. Hopefully. Highlight, highlight, highlight. I think I'm going to pull this guy. I haven't really used this a whole lot. It's the NARS bronzer in Laguna. This was the birthday gift for 2021. So that's a swatch of that guy right there. It is kind of a bit of a, I don't want to say it's a lighter blush, but or bronzer. Words. Bronzer, but out of some of my bronzers, it is one that is not as deep as some of the others. So I want to kind of save some of the deeper ones for summertime. And highlight. Highlight, highlight, highlight. One that I have not used in a while, and I kind of miss, is this guy. So we're going to use the Catrice one. This is the Supreme Rose Beam More Than Glow highlighter from Catrice. They look really good together. I think those look really, really good together. So that's it. That is the items that I'm picking. I'll kind of spin around and show you what I've got going on. But yeah, that's how we're going to do this, is just basically pulling pretty quick subset of items. I'm trying to not pull so much that I feel overwhelmed, because again, this is only for a week. And when I think about particularly something, again, for like the blushes, I already have my blush in my project pan, I already have a blush in my face palette, and then I'm picking a third blush, and that's for a week. So I can use each blush twice, and then one of them once, if I'm going to wear makeup every single day of the week. So yeah, we're not getting a whole lot of use out of each item, but I do want to make sure I'm using each item. That makes sense. But yeah, I want to keep it small too, so I'm not missing items. So let's just spin you around and we'll see what we got going on. Alright, I feel like this is like a super weird, awkward angle, but anyway, these are the items that I have picked out this week. So again, the eyeshadows that I'm currently playing with is this guy, the Starry Eyes to Hypnotize from Charlotte Tilbury. So you can see that's that guy, and there is a bit of blue on this side. I've been playing with this little duo, this little Pixie by Petra. I really like this little duo, particularly this one shade. Unfortunately, this broke, but I got this for like $3 at Winners. Where can I swatch this that's easy to see? I don't even think that showed up very well, but it's such a pretty eyeshadow color. There, hopefully you can see that right there. Such a nice eyeshadow color. And then the other palette that I've been playing with is this guy, the Blueberry palette. I'm almost, like I've been using these for about a week ish now. So I'm getting ready to like maybe pull these out, pull something new in, particularly these two. I think I'm going to be pulling these out, keeping this guy a little bit longer and picking something else out. But yeah, this is for this week. I'm going to try and post these. I think I'm going to do them on Wednesdays. I hope that works. Let me know what day. I feel like Wednesdays might be the best day for me. I was thinking Tuesday maybe, or Thursday. I definitely don't want to do like the weekends or Monday, because if I'm away, like I talk about how I go back to my family home sometimes, and I don't want to like be away on a weekend or like away with friends on a weekend and stress about trying to get this done. So I feel like Wednesday is a safe bet for me. So that's what I'm going to aim for. So expect these videos to come out on Wednesday. So next Shop My Stash will be next week, which I feel like seems so close. Like I said, I've never done a weekly series before, but I'm really going to try and see how this goes. Oh, one more thing before I go. I think I mentioned this at the beginning, that lip products. I don't have a particular lip project pan right now. I don't know when I'm going to start that. I've been enjoying kind of playing with my lip products and trying to figure out which items I want to pan and how I want to do it. If I want to do like a seasonal panning project, a year-long panning project. I really haven't figured out what I want to do with my lip products yet. I'm just kind of enjoying them for the moment. And I might start something this month, or I might start something next month. So that's why you're not really seeing any lip products in this, because I'm just really kind of playing around with all the lip products that I have right now. Anyway, that's that. And yeah, if you like this video, feel free to give it a little thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this series. Let me know what you guys are doing. I've been watching a lot of people's videos for like their projects, and I'm really enjoying how people are mixing it up this year. So I think it's going to be an interesting year in like the panning community. But yeah, anyway, I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.